To perform a factory reset on your thermostat, from the home screen, press the circle once. You'll see the box around the clock flashing. Navigate to Setup with the arrow keys, press the circle. Factory reset is number 13, so we're going to press the circle repeatedly until we get to number 13. Factory reset is set to no. Set this to yes. Press the circle to confirm. The thermostat has now been returned to factory settings. If the temperature reading on your thermostat is higher or lower than your actual temperature in the room, there's a chance your thermostat's room temperature calibration has been adjusted. To reset the room temperature calibration, press the circle. Use the arrow keys to navigate to Setup and press the circle to enter the advanced settings. Room temperature calibration is feature number 1 in the menu. We see here the thermostat is calibrated to +5 degrees, which is incorrect. We can use our arrow keys to calibrate this back down to 0 and press the circle to confirm. Floor temperature calibration is the next setting, number 2 in the advanced settings, and can also be adjusted using the arrow keys if required. Once this is at the correct value, which should be accurate from the factory, 00, press the circle to confirm, and once finished, press the back arrow twice to return back to the home screen. In cases of extreme cold weather, frost protection mode protects the property from frost by maintaining a minimum temperature. To enable or disable frost protection mode on your thermostat, press the circle, use the arrow keys to navigate to Setup, press the circle to enter the advanced settings, keep pressing the circle until you see number 3 with the frost protection icon. Use the arrow keys to select whether this should be on or off. Press the circle. We're now in number 4, which is the frost protection temperature. This is the minimum value at which the heating system will kick in. Generally, we like to set this at 5 degrees. Press the circle and then press the back arrow twice to return to the home screen. With frost protection now enabled, the heating system will kick in should the temperature fall below a certain value, even when the system has been turned off. As we can see here, the house is protected from frost as indicated by the snowflake icon. Floor coverings such as vinyl and wood need to be protected from high heat. To change your floor temperature limit, press the circle. You'll see a box around the clock flashing, indicating you're on the main menu. Use your arrow keys to navigate to Setup. Press the circle. Keep pressing the circle until you reach number 6 for floor temperature limit. The default value is 30 degrees. Generally speaking, the recommended value for floor coverings that are sensitive, such as vinyl and wood, is around 27 degrees. Use the arrow keys to set your floor temperature limit accordingly. Press the circle to confirm and press the back arrow twice to return to the home screen. If you find that your thermostat doesn't call for heat when you've raised the temperature, it may be that you have reverse output mode enabled. Reverse output should only be used if the thermostat is being used to control a cooling device. To turn off reverse output mode, press the circle, use the arrow keys to navigate to Setup, press the circle to enter the advanced settings, keep pressing circle until you reach number 10 for reverse output, As you can see at the moment, this is currently on. Use the arrow keys to set this to off. Press the circle to confirm. Press the back arrow twice. Your thermostat should now call for heat, increasing the temperature. If your thermostat is displaying an E2 error code on the screen, this is because it's trying to get a reading from a floor sensor that's either not connected properly, faulty, or not present at all. This is most common with wet systems. Thermostats for wet systems are generally not supplied with floor probes, as this type of system tends to run on room temperature. To fix this, press the circle to enter the main menu. Box around the clock will start flashing, indicating that you're on the main menu. Use your arrow keys to scroll to setup and press the circle. Continue pressing circle until number 5 has been reached. As you can see, it's currently set to floor temperature. We can now use our arrow keys to set this to 00, which is room temperature only. Press the circle and then press the back arrow twice to confirm and return to the home screen. The error code has now been cleared and the thermostat is now reading room temperature only. If you find that your heating is turning on sooner than your scheduled events in Edit, it may be that you have adaptive function enabled. Adaptive function is a feature that learns from your heating settings how long it will take to heat up. The feature then works to have your thermostat reach target temperatures for a certain time, rather than to begin heating up from that time. Press the circle to enter the main menu. A box around the clock icon will start flashing. Use the arrow keys to navigate to setup on the main menu and press circle. Continue pressing circle until the number on the shown here reaches number 12. As you can see, this is currently set to on. Use the arrows to set this to off. Press the circle and press the return key twice to return back to the main screen. Your thermostat is now operating in normal mode and will only call for heat from the time set in the edit menu.